hopefully everyone is doing all right tonight. We are looking to get started here in about 15 minutes with the NLUX vs. MIKU outfit wars that will be being played on Nexus, as this is the Nexus season for outfit wars. So, taking a look at the records currently for these two teams, it looks like both have 1 win, 1 loss, and as expected, they both are tied with their, I guess I forget what they're called. What are they called? The tiebreaker points, of course. So once again, just going to go over the rules for this. You know, it's going to be red versus blue, even though NLUX is NC. I believe MIKU is TR. So we'll have to see how the colors work out for both teams. No bastions or colossus will be used on Nexus, but any other thing can be used. Orbital Strike, the Citadel Shield, Anvils, all such can be used. They're going to start, both sides will be even as normal. We've got 3 bases, the Alpha on each side of the map. They have to capture them. The objective is to either capture the most bases and hold the most bases at the end of the 45-minute event, or to capture the Nexus base, Omega or Alpha base for each team, which is a 7-minute cap. We have it's going to be 48 members on both sides, so it should be about an even fight there. No construction is allowed. We're currently in the 20-minute prep time. As I said, about 12 minutes left in that, and then we'll be getting ready to start. 45 minutes in the match, and we'll see how this plays out tonight, as this looks like they are the top. They are the top. They're the 5th ranked match, so hopefully it'll be a good match tonight between the two. We'll be seeing how that plays out once they actually get going in the game. Looks like, just taking a look here and trying to figure out exactly what's going on right now in this match. So I don't know much about MIKU. I don't know if anyone in stream knows much about him or could give me some information. I know NLUX is an NC outfit. They're kind of here just more for memes, I feel like, especially considering they told me that they have a prayer to Higby. So we'll see how they play out that way. While I take a look and get the rest of the stream set up, I'm going to send it over to the intro video so that way we can take a look at the bases, and then we will do some flying around on these bases and discuss how we've seen them play out so far. Alrighty. So, taking a look now, from what I could tell, I believe it was NLUX will be on the red side with, actually, let me take a look real quick to make sure I got this correct.
Leave the restricted
Nope,
area immediately.
I do not have it right.
Clear out of that area.
Yes, I do not have it right on the stream, so I will have to quickly switch that. Looks like NLUX is actually on the on the TR side where the red team, while MIKU is on the red side. Give me just a moment to update that logo. I was looking at trying to get the overlay set up before while we're doing this. As you know, it's nothing ever works out as you intend for it to work out as. So just gonna be a quick fix. There we go. Got those two. Got that switched up real quick. So hopefully that won't be too weird for anyone that's watching. Now, taking a look, like we said, they're going to be the 3 starting bases that people will fight over. We have Bitter Gorge Garrison, which is all the center bases are 3-point base with a 2-minute and 20-second cap. If you manage to capture all 3 points from the enemy, it is a very quick cap and is very effective if you want to. It helps if you hit the right buttons. So Charlie Point is just in a double stack. Alpha's out here in the open, which can be hit by the air. You do have underground that you can hide in, but hopefully you can survive that long. And then Bravo Point is over here in another double stack, just a mirror of the Charlie side. Heading on over to Granite Head, you have Alpha Point, which is underground and is only accessible by a mirrored path on both sides. 2 entrances leading down with 2 more leading to the Alpha Point. I really do love how they made this Alpha Point look with the shield generators on the ground. Is very, very nice. And then you come up and you have Bravo in a powerhouse and Charlie in a double stack or a triple, whatever your outfit chooses to call it. Every outfit does call things slightly different. Coming through, you know, very typical layout of this building that you would expect. And then finally, the most interesting base, which I would love to see come to life in some form or fashion. You have Azarek Satcom Hub, which is a modified tech plant. Which will be Charlie Point down here, kind of where A Point is if you are playing on Esmir, the ESA tech plant. Alpha Point is where Alpha Point normally is inside this building. And there is no Hammerhead. You just have a building with Bravo Point here. The Mid vs SKL game is actually set for tomorrow, Saturday night at 8 p.m. Jokes. So we will be going live tomorrow with that match. And then both sides have a mirror on the east and the west front. This side here, Hydroponics and Nexus Secure, this is a brutal push for the defenders because they have to push all the way across this open field from the spawn room to this building and get inside the building to get to the A Point. It's just a long push, very open, not a whole lot of cover. You got some cover there, but you're left out in the open again in other places. Running across here, you're all left out in the open. So air can punish you very quickly for that. And then on the other side, we have Slate Canyon Hold or Argent Pass, which is another wide open run as well. This one you can park a Sunday down here, so you can at least get a Sunday here if you can make it. So that may give you a little bit better spawn location. Coming in, you got Argent. You can come in A Point, and it's just a very typical point here where you're just holding, and as you come up, you run across. So going to have to be very efficient with your point and hold that point as long as you can on there I'm going to actually start a poll. Whoops, that is the wrong button. And if I could type tonight, that would be great. I'm going to blame Finger as normal. NLUX versus MIKU. And I'm setting that duration to 5 minutes. So that poll just went live. You'll see it already before the stream, before you hear me talking about it, because I am set on a minute delay for that way I'm not giving any information to any team. So just, you know, providing help. We have seen, and I do like this tunnel here. I think it was the SKL versus 1TR game that I casted in week 1. SKL put a Sunday here, and we're able to come in and just file back onto this A point. And if you're controlling the air domination, you will not be able to get in here, because it is you're going to hit them from this little bit of air, but it's not a whole lot of air that you can actually get into and use to hold them out. So that will be a great point of contention for whoever is fighting here. Both bases are set up with a lot. 5 anti-phalanxes turrets. I don't know if you should be able to use your outfit resources here, so you could drop in some assets to give your regen, maybe some anti-auto targeting and everything. So see how that plays out, of course, of the map. Currently not seeing, you know, the map is still going to be the same as it was last week. So probably going to see one team take Granite Head, one team take Satcom, and then both teams will, if it's like normal, will fight over Bitter Gorge Garrison and maybe get a snipe off at last second. So we'll see how that plays out over the course of the match. But as we know, it all just matters about the final moments. If you hold the most territory, you win. You manage to capture that Nexus gate, that's a win as well. And with that being a 7-minute cap and multiple entrances into those buildings, it is a hard point to fight over. So you will have to hold it and not just give it up like normal. You have to hold it. And as we know, it's only a 48v48. So you're not going to get overpop unless you can find your pop, pulling them off another fight to get them there. But if you're fighting over the Nexus base, I hope all your pop's there. You're going to need all your pop there, either in the air or on the ground, trying to hold those bases. Once we hit a minute away from this in about 13 seconds, we will go take a look at both warp gates real quick and see how each team is doing. What's over here? Is this nope, this is not. I'm still finding more and more things about this match, the map, as we go along. So, taking a look at NLUX right now. Looks like they have started with quite a few Reavers, some Galaxies, so it looks like they're going for a heavy air dominance play to start with. And as we quickly fly over to the red team, and slow down. Oh, they are TR, so it is red versus blue. So that should be a nice thing to happen. MIKU looks like they are going for a heavy air opening as well with only one Galaxy. Oh, they do have some tanks. I did not see any tanks on the NLUX side. Just going to go double check that real quick. Yeah, I see no tanks, so they're going for a much more heavier air opening. They've got the Devrish, which will probably follow it out of the warp gate as they spawn, as the match starts. I don't know who to pick here, personally. Looks like NLUX has 2 votes right now, compared to MIKU, which has 0 votes. So we'll see how that plays out according to chat. All right, looks like we're going live. Oh, the Devrish, he hit the wall. He didn't realize it. Is he going down? Oh, he saved it. Very nicely done, sir. And now the air dominance fight is going to start. You're probably going to see a lot of people shooting rocket pods and then probably going to bail out. I see some air hammers. Lots of air hammers, actually. Not seeing much happening right now. There goes one, down one Reaver. And there goes a second Reaver. I haven't seen a Mosquito die yet.
The Terran Republic has seized control of Osher.
Good job, Terran Republic, on taking Osher. Congratulations for the victory. Oh, there goes down another Reaver. I'm not seeing any Mosquitoes die here. is the air for MIKU going to be more superior than NLUX? They are outperforming them, but as we know, the main point is you can control the air. Oh, there goes down. There goes a mosquito. Nope, he fire suppression. He's going to survive. How are the bases looking? That's going to be the important thing. Looks like no one's really at SATCOM. Grant ahead. Fallen to NLUX because they are on the ground. Here comes that harasser that we saw earlier at the spawn. But he's under fire. NLUX is not doing any. Is holding both points. Now it's going to be a quick cap again. Once we said, like we said, MIKU is holding down Bitter Gorge Garrison. So, ooh, the hitching is not doing too great right now. So they are going to probably take Bitter Gorge. Hopefully NLUX can hold and keep Granite Head Reactor. But the Banshees are coming out, and that was an amazing shot by whoever that was. I'm pretty sure that was a straight Desi shot. Mosquitoes are coming in trying to do damage, but this is slightly protected from the air. They have to make a commitment to come in here. Hopefully they can hold this point for another minute and 30. And SATCOM, it doesn't look like anyone is at SATCOM currently. No. Oh, I apologize. I did lie. MIKU is taking 2 of the points here at SATCOM, so they will be starting that timer. Which, if you are NLUX, do you let that fall? Make sure you get this base and then push your forces over and try and resecure that. There's a lot of forces here for both sides currently holding these objectives. NLUX is, or MIKU, I apologize, is currently just is trying to get on points. They're coming in with those Banshees, but they are not able to do. They're getting kills here and there, but not a whole lot happening. It looks like there's still a huge amount of them in the sky. Yep, they are going for the air superiority, and same with NLUX. Hopefully one team here. I think MIKU may have the air dominance. There's a lot more mosquitoes than Reavers. Now they are fighting closer to the NC warp gate, so maybe they can actually push in and take that warp gate. I believe we will see Bitter Gorge. Yep, 2 seconds and Bitter Gorge is going to fall. There it goes. Bitter Gorge has fallen to the TR. Now, looking here. They managed to get on the Bravo point. Where is this TR coming from? Do they have a Sunday? I don't see a Sunday. But I do see a Sunday for NLUX, so they can slowly push their way in. They just need to slowly keep fighting their way through this. Oh, go. C4, 1 C4 on it. Come on, do you not have another one? You got rocket pods. Shoot your rocket rifle. There you go. There goes down the Sunday for NC, and it looks like this point here at Granite Head may be falling to the TR as they are slowly mopping up the group of NC that's here. We have an NC Devastator Max. Hopefully he can do some work with his grenade launcher. Come on. Medic got people up, but they're going down just as quick as they revived. I don't know if the NC... I don't see a whole lot of NC here, and I don't see a spawn now that that Sunday went down. And it looks like the TR just coming in off of drop pods. They need to get someone. They need to get up there and get the point back. 1 point. Oh, I did lie. There's a spawn right there. They need to get up there. Get your grenades. Throw them up. Just nade that landing. They are standing on the landing. Seeing some res grenades coming out, but there they go down. MIKU is currently taking the objective. They're finally on the A point, so this base will be falling to MIKU as well, it looks like. And now looking at the map, there goes... And SATCOM. Which way? This is the way to SATCOM. How is SATCOM? And SATCOM's going to be falling to MIKU as well. Looks like NLUX is trying to make a last minute dive for it. You need to get on 2 of these points. Not quick enough. They were about a couple of seconds too late. So that's going to make this fall. Leaving the map with TR taking all 3 of the starting points. Taking a look at top killers currently. Looks like we have about even with the top kills. I'm taking a look at top vehicle kills. Vehicle kills, yep. It looks like they're about even. However, MIKU does have 44 to 30 for the NC. Because they have the air here, and taking a look. NLUX is trying to get back here to Slate Canyon Hold. They're slowly trying to push their way forward. There's a lot of MIKU here, and they have the air superiority. And there goes another Desi shot. Whoever these Desi shooters are, they are doing a great job in wiping out the Reavers when they're, or Mosquitoes when they try and come in. But if your infantry can't get on that point, it doesn't do enough work. I don't see a whole lot of NLUX here either. Hopefully they can get some more people here. You can see on the map how much pop is here. It looks like NLUX actually has about more pop, so maybe they're trying to figure out where Sundays and everything are, so we'll see about that. And they've started to cap at hydroponics as well. So, leading into this, a minute 30 left on this. You got, and it's about a 20-minute run from the point, or 20-second run from the point to the point from the spawn room, so got roughly a minute to get here. I don't know if they have a spawn or if they're just coming in off beacons. If they're just coming in off beacons, kill the medics, take them out, work your way through. That's an OS. I don't know if there's any maxes here. Bubba is here in a max. That's going to hurt your own team. Why did you max? You killed your own team with that. Yep, Vanguard's smoking, but I don't see any Sundays here, so that OS did not really help NLUX as much as you would think because they're not really fighting. There's no real maxes here. It's all infantry for MIKU. Got a bolter here. Just comes out, takes a shot, runs away. Hopefully NLUX, they are in C, so they have their shotguns if they can get their shotguns. There's Falcon Eye. They are just pounding them from the air, coming down on them. More air. Just hammering the NC as they're trying to get out of here. Medics are trying to revive people, but it's not enough because MIKU sees them coming and they take them out. Revive grenade brought their people up, but was not enough to kill them. You got guys inside the turrets, but that's not going to be enough because MIKU is now taken Slate Canyon Hold, which gives them a connection to Nexus Omega. Now, if you're MIKU, do you just push straight on to Nexus Omega and start dropping? And it looks like they have said, you know what, we're going to start dropping our troops here. 3 guys come down with a Mosquito for support. Looks like a 4th guy has just dropped in as well. Now they got to get on that alpha point, which is underneath them currently, but they can hold them here as long as they want because they are currently capping hydroponics compound. Now, you can also, if you're MIKU, do you just give this up? Or NLUX, do you just give this up? One of the 2 groups is going to have to say, you know what? It's not worth this. We got to defend or attack the Alpha, the Omega base, the Nexus base, because that is where the fight will actually take place at. I'm going to show the map here real quickly. It's a little bugged right now, so I'm not going to show it up too much, but you can clearly see that the TR have taken 4 bases off of the NC here. So it's just slowly working their way through. And they've got them spawn trapped here. If you're NLUX, do you stay? I don't think you stay here. I think you say, you know what? We're going to go make sure our Omega's secure and then get right back on the point at Slate Canyon. You know what? You can come back and fight this again later. Oh, or you can do a gal drop on the top of the building. MIKU said, you know what? We'll respond with drop pods. Now, are they able to actually hold and keep the point? Because there's a lot of MIKU here, and they're slowly working their way back on point. Looks like a res grenade went off, but it's not going to be enough. There goes down everyone. There's a cloaker, a bolter. He got one. He got the medic, but there's no one else. Shotgun A. Oh, there's NLUX is just making their way, and slowly is one. But there's so much MIKU here. I don't think they're going to be able to do much here. I don't see where their pop is currently. They're slowly pushing in one by one. You can't do that. MIKU has medics. They have the superiority in defending. You need to get in here as a group. That's a great job by the heavy trying to come up, but that nade is not going to do anything. And there it goes. MIKU has now taken a 5th base in this alert. With 34 minutes left, you are going to have to defend your Nexus Alpha for another 7 minutes. They got 7 minutes to get back on the point. MIKU's got the 7 minutes to hold this point. Now this is a favorable to whoever's holding, whoever's base it is a shorter run. Yes, it is in the open, so they can hit them from the air. But if you can kill off the spawns because you are next to your warp gate, you can do so much more. Carved body pillow looks like he's... Nope, there are actually more here than I thought. Quite a few TR inside this point. They're slowly dying off because NC can push in. Res grenades, I've seen some res grenades go out, but nothing really... I'm not seeing any pushes. If you are a part of NLUX right now, you need to not be holding these points. You need to be pushing in. Group up. Don't come in 1-1. Group up as a team. Maybe 5-6 of y'all come in. Try and kill the medics off. The medics are going to be your ones that you need to kill. And of course, the medics are actually going to be on the back lines. They're the TR car, you know, the medic assault rifles are actually really good at those range, so they can stay back and defend from range while the heavies and light assaults, Maxes actually push up and get on point. And there goes one Max already on point. Pink camo, so should be easy to see. And they're pushing in. Yeah, I'm guessing they have a spawn here based on what I'm seeing. There should probably be a Sunday around here somewhere. No, I do not see a Sunday. Maybe they're still rained in. Did I miss a still rain? There you go. Oh, direct hit on the Max. He's now low health. You just need to kill off. Nope. It looks like he's going to be able to get back and get repairs from the engineer. And MIKU is pushing forward to get on point. Yep, it was a TR. Still rain. So that's how they got the Max here. The OS is coming out. That is actually a great OS. It's going to cause them to fall back on point. You're going to have to... Any of these Maxes you see right now are going to die. Maxes are dead. Now you got to get them back up. And that kills all the spawn beacons. Looks like this Max Thigh-Pudge managed to survive. So he's going to have to get inside and on an engineer. And an engineer on him quickly. He's working his way forward, trying to get up to the point. Looks like NLUX may have been trying to push for that point very quickly. I'm seeing them coming from behind. That's great. They need to circle this point. Damien 777, nice job, but in comes a heavy. The heavy got the rocket off, and there goes down the Max. And he only lost his shields in that fight. He's using the chain gun, so it's going to be a great way to hold them. NLUX is trying to push in as a squad right here, so pushing in slowly. But the res grenades, yes, they're helpful, but I don't think they'll be enough with the amount of kills they're going on. We've got over double kills for MIKU versus NLUX. I don't know why it says Hanu on the scoreboard, so it's probably just a bug with some updates that have been happening recently, so no main issue there. All right, now we got Max push coming in the front door. That is a great job by Thigh-Pudge. He's just keeping his Max up as he uses pounders. One Max did die. Two Maxes died from that. All right, medic, get him up. Get your engineers up here too. Falcon, you need to start shooting him down. Whoever's in this ATV, get the repairs up and get going. Get in there. There he goes down. Not able to get inside the point. They're just being held outside the point. I don't see a whole lot of air actually holding them outside the point. They're just being held out by the sheer firepower of the TR here. They're just being held down as they're being pushed into the point. Slowly but surely, the TR are fighting their way through the buildings, keeping this building locked down. Looks like NLUX was trying to make a push here, but they're not able to make it in that doorway. The pounder, or I believe it's the pounder on this Max, he's just pounding that door with the grenades, just holding them. And out come, they're pushing out. MIKU said, you know what? We're going to make sure you can't even get your revives off. Pushing out, killing off the zombies. Zombies come up. They wipe out the group that's here. One left. There's one guy. He's got a knife. Come on. NLUX, take out the one. He's just knifing y'all as y'all come up. Please, someone see him. Finally, they see him and take him out. But now the TR are coming up with zombies. Who's going to hold out with the zombie win? It looks like NLUX takes the zombie win there. They're pushing forward slowly but surely. Now there's a Max. He's by himself. Focus down that Max. Oh, one heavy managed to get inside. He's got a knife. That knife is being devastating to NLUX. Res grenades are coming out. Make sure you don't use all your res grenades at one point. And the man, MIKU said, you know what? You pushed up those stairs. We're coming out this doorway and we're going to make sure you don't take this part of the building. And they did that. They killed off this push. It was a great push by NLUX trying to get on point. But MIKU read the play, knew what was coming, and responded with overwhelming force. And it looks like immediately they say, oh, you're coming in the other doorway now? We're going to bring 2 maxes over as well and try and fight you out. The max they had to try and support that push is gone. Out goes a frag grenade. Is it going to do anything from NLUX? No, it was not very well placed. And out goes the rest of NLUX on this point over here. We have a minute left on this base, and we have yet to see NLUX make major progress onto the point currently. Looks like they're trying to work their way up. That's a great job by Doof Guy. If he can get over there. He's throwing some C4. Oh, there is some here. Try and kill those beacons if you can. That would be a great amount of work. Killing the beacons. You're missing the shots there, buddy. I'm trying to give you a... There you go. There you go. Both beacons are... All the beacons are down for MIKU. Both 27 seconds. I don't think it's enough because you need to get a group. Get everyone in the spawn room and just rush that main entrance as a group. Throw your grenades, get your res grenades, and dive your bodies on the point. In comes NLUX. They're slowly trying to work their way back onto point. But they're coming in as 1s and 2s. I think they do have a Sunday somewhere else that they're spawning from to try and get on point. And the hitching is really bad today. But it is not enough because MIKU takes the point at Nexus Omega, which ends the match with about 35... I think it was about 30 minutes left in the match when it ended. The kills are still coming in, obviously, because the instance hasn't ended. But it looks like we ended with about 860 kills for MIKU, with NLUX having about 365 kills throughout the entire event. Taking a look at the top killers. Top killers were Hatsu Mike with 48 kills. Mike and Shotgun Asian with 31 kills on NLUX. So a little bit different in the kills there. The top weapons, the AF-57 Piston, 30 kills for the NC, and the T9 Carve with 146 kills for the NC, or the TR. So the Carve doing plenty of work. Let me see if I can... I'm going to see if we can get the leaders for a interview. Let me... Where'd my mouse go? There it is. No, I just lost it again. There we go. Let me see who I've got. So. All right, so just getting the leads in here for a post-match interview, heading over to the post-match side. And of course, this is all messed up now because I had to change it around. Don't you just love how things work out when you are doing stuff live when you shouldn't be? There's the giant NLUX logo. Hopefully y'all enjoy that.
User joined your channel.
Up.
Hey, wake up.
Alrighty, I see you there. Just trying to see if I can get the NLUX leader in here as well. See if John will join us.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh. Alright, so while I'm waiting for him to show up, how do you feel about the match? How do you think? I know there's a lot of lagging. I don't know on my side. Was that happening for you as well, and your team?
Yeah, we had quite a few people with hitching issues, but we felt good about the match. We just did what we always do, where I ping at everyone in the Discord server, and it's first come, first serve. Whatever 48 people we can get on play. So, and we recruited one public player, battle rank 10. Thank you, big shout out to that guy for coming out and playing as well.
So y'all had a puppy level 10 show up to play with y'all?
Yeah, we are a Pacific time zone outfit, so we were having serious roster issues. So we just started adding people who were on Osher to the platoon.
Hey, that's one way to get your numbers, right?
Yeah, but we have a pretty good core of like 36 players.
It looks like NLUX will be joining us just a moment. He doesn't have TeamSpeak downloaded for some strange reason. Like, how do you not have TeamSpeak downloaded in 2022?
Yeah, you never know.
I see your guys have shown up on the camera.
Oh yeah, Neogenesis is coordinating the screenshot, so he probably sent them all up here. Got it. NLUX Golden Max walking around too. Glad to see it.
Yep, there he is. I see him. So
Repeat title.
So what was your plan as an outfit going into this? Were y'all just going to try and bum rush? Like, it seemed like y'all took air superiority off the start to actually get the point or to capture. Is that what y'all were hoping to maintain air superiority and just Banshee and rocket pod everyone?
Yeah, I had a revolt from the pilots because I did them no air last game, and they were like, if you do no air 2 games in a row, we're leaving the team. So I was like, okay, we'll go heavy air this game, very heavy air.
Hey, it works, right?
Yeah, it's standard for a reason. It always works.
Oh,
Super rare that a team without air dominance can claw it out.
yep, I completely agree. And it also, from the matches I've seen so far, it looks like whoever has the air superiority takes the match win. Just because these bases really don't have a lot of protection from the spawn room to the point, and that air can just pound them.
Well, in the anti-air turrets at Nexus Omega are on the point, so usually the attackers have them. It's kind of silly. The attackers hack it out and use it against you.
Yeah, right on top of the point.
Yeah, it's like if they were on the spawn room roof, then defenders could use them, but oh well.
Yeah, I mean, they don't really seem very useful because they don't really have much protection, and as you said, they're kind of in the open, so they're easily to be destroyed. Oop. Don't know who. So who did y'all play last week? I don't quite remember. I'm trying to. Sorry,
I'm Goblin Tribe and got warp gated in 16 minutes.
Okay, so yeah.
It happens.
I mean, that match is going on right now between Gobs and Recursion, so I'm sure that a lot of people are watching that match currently, trying to figure out what will be the fight.
Yeah, that was an issue with this team. Was I was telling people log on to play NLUX, and they were like, "No, we're gonna watch Gobs versus Recursion. That's more interesting." And I was like, "Come on, you can watch the replay, please."
I mean, you want to be in the finals, right? You need to show up to be in the finals.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We're pretty I don't know if we're going to the finals. This is a pretty chill team, and the
User
moment we
joined
face
your
a team
channel.
like B-Way or VCats, we're probably gonna get rolled.
Okay. I'm assuming that's no jumps that finally showed up.
No.
Yep. Good match to you guys. For everyone. Hopefully everyone enjoyed their match. From your side as well.
No.
I'm sorry to hear that, but I suppose it's understandable. I know where you're coming from.
So listen, are you guys Australian? Someone told me y'all were Australian.
U.S. West Coast American, but we have a couple of
Oh.
Australians, couple of Singapore, Philippines. It's usually the whole Connery crew.
Okay, I'm just gonna assume you're all Australian. All right. So for our side, it sucked dick. The lag was horrendous. Our pilots could not fly. I can't fly in general because I suck. But the rest of our guys who are decent could not do anything. The lag this match was just fucking sucked.
I think it was bad for everyone. I was noticing it as an observer. I was hitching as I was trying to even just fly around the match in general. So I don't think that was just one group. I think that was about everyone. What was the strategy for NLUX going into this? Just for trying to figure out how everyone played this out with the match.
So the initial strategy was to, have our main warriors of Higby to, charge in all with our ESFs because we believe that the Australians would do the same thing. Our intel's not very good. Then we tried to, attack the points with people, taking the points and thus winning the game. That didn't work out. Our strategy was not very concise.
Okay. Now this is for both of y'all. Are y'all going to change up y'all strategies for next week? I guess we'll start with NLUX. Obviously, we don't know who y'all will be facing yet, so we'll see how it plays out for once you know who you're playing. If your strategy will change at all, but how are you feeling for? Do you think you'll change up strategy for next week?
I mean, I guess. I don't know. I'm just kind of here, man.
All right, that's one way to play it. And for you, Frederick?
Yeah, I have a really special opener plan for our next match to try to make sure we get into the playoffs. We're not going all the way. I don't think you'll see MIKU in bronze, silver, gold, but we have a pretty good trick coming up. Gonna hopefully do good in our next match.
Alrighty. Obviously, we don't want to give away the strategy just yet.
Yeah, legal reasons and all.
I mean, you can send me a DM so I know. That way, if I'm casting, I can talk about it. It works.
Oh, hold on. I just got a message from my lead prophet, No Jumpers. He just sent me a message detailing our strategy. We expect it to be SKL or Pigs next, and we all know that they're extraordinarily horny people. You know what I'm saying? So
No.
we're planning to send sleeper agents deep undercover, go in there roleplay as a furry or some shit, and get them to trust us sexually. You know what I'm saying? And if we make them bust hard enough, they'll lose all their testosterone and not be able to play.
Yeah,
I hear you.
let's not go with that. All right, so hopefully, like I said, both of y'all enjoyed your matches. Anything y'all want to say to each other for the before we end the stream and go back to playing actually, live
Thank
or
you for the
watch
match.
other match?
And good luck in the rest of the season. I'll see you guys later.
Yep, have a good one. Thank you both for
User
showing up.
disconnected from your
Hopefully
channel.
y'all have a good night, weekend, and we'll see everyone tomorrow, I believe. I'll be casting a match tomorrow with SKL versus Mid, so that should be an interesting match, I believe. SKL did win their first match against 1TR, but then they lost the second match against 1TR, so interesting how that will play out. Other than that, I don't know what other matches are going on right now. Let me take a look.
User disconnected from your channel.
Currently, the Gobs match is still going on. The RN6 versus B-Way match is going on. And then we have the AOD versus second RAF match going on. So both of those should be those matches should be going on. I believe all those are being casted right now. If not, we may jump over into one of those matches real quickly and hang and see it. Let me take a look real quick. AOD and RAF is actually not being played right now. There's no one casting that match, so we can head over and actually catch that match because it only started about just now. Actually, it just started. So let's see if we can actually get into that match real quickly. Oh, and we're into one match already. Let's see if this is the right match. Hopefully it is. Let me hide my TeamSpeak, of course. I don't know who's here. Let me hide my window capture. Nope, this is not the match. Because we should be seeing... what match did we say? This is the match. This is AOD versus... Yes, this is the match. Oh. I didn't even realize that the title was wrong. My bad about that. I do apologize for that. That's what I get for actually not 100% paying attention when I'm trying to set stuff up. Unfortunately, I was a little rushed today. Let me get the browser set up real quickly, and then we will be good to go. Overlay. We will disable the team logos because I don't have those downloaded currently. Send this over to myself again. Apologize everyone for being a little late in setting up. I was not planning on casting this match, but as no one else is here, we might as well, right? Refresh. There's just a lot of flying around right now. All right, so I don't know who's on which team. It looks like AOD, if I had to guess, is on the TR side or the red side. Yep, AOD on the red side with second ref on the blue side. I do not know why the panels are not working currently. Did I grab the wrong one? Is that what happened? Am I just being stupid? No, it is not working currently. I do not know why this is not working. I apologize for that, so we may be going without a setup here, but jumping into this, if I can get the map. Looks like second ref just took Bitter Gorge with them currently taking 55 seconds left to take Granite Head, and Satcom is also about to fall to AOD, which they have 3 points here, and they looks like they're pretty well set up on point. Looks like the outfits are supposed to be showing up currently is not working, and there goes, looks like all of TRAF that is on this point here. I do not see any more at Satcom Hub. Oh, they do. Oh, they have a cloaked bush right here. If you're AOD, hopefully you know you can see where they're spawning from and see them coming out, and you will know to fight that way. Looks like they are trying to get up onto the Bravo point, but you need 2 points. Oh. Come on. You got to know where it is. Looks like they did manage to get 1 point there as we were leaving. Trying to take a look over here at Granite Head before this base falls. And currently looks like Granite Head is not going to be secured by AOD. They are getting the alpha point, but that's not enough. You need 2 points to steal the base. Where's the other group? It is not here. So second ref is taking the base, taking 2 of those starter bases. while it looks like Satcom is currently going to fall to AOD. Maybe not. Hold on. Are we getting a last second steal here? Last second steal? AOD, you need to get on the point, or Second Ref is going to be able to steal this base and take all 3 of the starter bases from you. Not... Looks like they are just slowly capturing their way into this point, but I do not see enough forces here to actually take the base. Let's see if I can get this overlay to work for everyone. But, there it goes. Alright, it's working if I do it this way. What if I do this? There we go. Overlay is now working. Hopefully y'all are ready for this. Let me just close out of the one that I had open, so that way I can get the correct one open. And we can hide that. We will hide the map because it is a little busted currently. Alright, now back into the match. T-Raf has taken 2 bases, or all 3 of the bases. And it looks like AOD is going for Granite Head, which may be the play, because you can get a cap off if you can get through here. They've got all 3 points, which is only a 20-second capture, but T-Raf is showing up in force, and the A point is right there close to spawn. They are already on the point, fighting over that point, it looks like. If I can fly and actually get to where I need to be. Are they just... They're trying to pincer move. It looks like it's a single squad here for T-Raf. But it looks like there's only 2 guys here. Oh, 3 guys. They get caught out with the concussion. Hopefully they know. He managed to kill the first medic, but there's a second medic, so the second medic can pull him up. There goes down 1. Second one goes down, and the third one dies as well. So it looks like the alpha point will fall to T-Raf and turn this 2-minute capture time way up into a 7-minute capture time, I believe. A 4-minute capture time, I apologize. One guy, Jugs for days, hopefully, he was trying to get on that point and hold it, but he was not able to. There goes down a light assault. Trying to throw that grenade as they could die, but not enough happening there. Argent Pass is falling with a minute left before the NC managed to take it, or T-Raf, the blue team. Colors are a little bit harder. AOD is currently on point. Looks like they managed to resecure the point now. T-Raf does have a Sunder out here, so they can continuously spawn in. AOD needs to kill them off, get their heavies, and start rocket potting that. In comes the revive grenade. Hopefully they see the Sunday. They have to see it. Yep. They have to know it's there now. Start getting your rockets up. There we go. Rockets are starting to fly now, taking out those points. They're managing to hold them outside the point room too. If you can just hold outside that point room. Looks like, I don't know who's controlling the air right now. It looks like it may be T-Raf. If you can hold that outside the room and just shoot your rockets inside, hopefully you will make it into the match. Taking a look up here now, it looks like T-Raf is back on point almost. One guy, looks like he's dead, but they still have the Sunday up and they have air superiority, so they are still holding this fight very well. Out comes a concussion grenade. The res grenade comes off and they actually went off that res grenade. There's 1 medic left. But that heavy assault with his chain gun is just holding the stairs. He's wiping out everyone. This heavy with the rockets. He's doing some work, but it's not enough. That Sunday is not even on fire yet. The shield is still up with an overshield. In comes an EMP grenade, taking out everything. And in comes a chain gun again. They're just slowly working their way through. Second Raf is now on top of the point, re-securing it. Now they did AOD managed to hold that point for quite a while. So hopefully that'll be enough. Granite Head is still falling, but Nexus Secure, while we were here, Nexus Secure has started to be captured. It looks like about 45 seconds left on this point. AOD is currently outside the point and getting hammered by the air. Once again, that air is coming in and fighting them through. In comes an EMP grenade. Looks like T-Raf has a small amount of pop on point. Probably pulled forces back to try and keep the other base secure. AOD's got one guy here that I can see. Couple guys here. Medic. Ooh, medic. You may need to pop a resonate if you want to try and get your team up. And in comes the res grenade, but I don't think it's going to be enough because there's not enough of them here. 10 seconds left on the cap. Out comes the res grenade. Is AOD going to be able to get on point? They've killed off the medics. 2 seconds. I don't see any medics here for T-Ref. A 2-second save. Way to go, AOD. You managed to secure the point. 2 seconds left on that cap. Now you need to hold this and get that timer back down. I don't know if T-Ref has a Sunday or something out here. I wouldn't be surprised if they anviled something in. Hitching is still going on this map. It's not as bad as it was on the last match, but still there. There goes a teleporting prowler. Yep. Not seeing a whole lot here. I don't see anything from T-Raf. They may be trying to make a play again, but they have 1 minute 37 seconds left on the other base. Granite Head has got 14 seconds left, and it may fall to AOD, which would give them a way to push onto... Nope, that is just a bug of the map, so I do apologize for that. As we know, PlanetSide does have a few bugs here and there. T-Raf is holding the point. AOD is trying to cross the bridge as a force. They're killing them off slowly. There goes the Flash. Flash is dead. There's one guy, Desert Fox, on the stairs. Down he goes. In comes an NSO. Just trying to throw some resonades. And in comes a T-Raf Mosquito pounding the point. Here comes out the OS. It's going to cause a 20-second delay for the AOD because now they have to respawn, get out of the spawn room again, and push forward. Looks like they do have spawn behind point. Nope, they just killed the Sunday that they were using to spawn. They're on side downstairs with zombies coming up. Only one heavy here, 2 heavies. The chain guns are coming out and doing work. And T-Raf has managed to get zombies up. There's one guy left. He's slowly killing them off, but not enough. And the medics will slowly revive their forces. With 20 seconds left, if you're AOD, get on the point. Don't worry about the air currently. Get on that point. Medics, resonades, rush the point. Concuss, throw your frag grenades on that point. Get there. You have a total of 14 seconds left. Let's see you get on point. They're just go, go, go. Stop standing in the doorway. There goes down one. And they're slowly just fighting their way in. Out comes that chain gun. The turret is going to help them, and there it goes. The base, Argent Pass has fallen to T-Raf, which gives them another base to push on, and now they can actually push onto the Nexus. And actually, while we were looking at this base, Nexus Secure Substation has fallen to T-Raf as well, which gives them a capture of all 4 points. There's an AOD Sunday. I'm taking it here. I don't know who's Sunday. Nope, it is a T-Raf. So they actually had another Sunday set up behind the point as well, ready to go. So now we are actually going to be fighting over the Nexus. In comes 2 anvils. If you are T-Raf, hopefully you can... Yep, those are T-Raf anvils that just got deployed onto point. Blow them up if you're AOD. Should be easy. T-Raf is already set up on point. We got 1 minute into the capture. It's a 7-minute cap on this base. And AOD is going to slowly try and have to push their way onto this point with the... Oof. The chain gun max is already set up with support behind him. Looks like he has engineers coming in. Taking a look, it looks like they're set up on on the front doorways. Are they knowing about the side door, the back doorways? It looks like they got a few guys coming around these back doorways, so hopefully that'll be enough for them to actually take out the bases. Jimba, AOD's trying to get Sunday out here, but I'm seeing C4, and there it goes down. It's already dead. Out comes the Skyguard, just killing off that medic. Hey, it's a kill. Looks like they're dropping in a light anvil. Hopefully they'll be able to get something out here that they want. Guessing they're probably trying to get a flash. Yep. Flash can do a lot of work for him. AOD is coming heavy in with the armor. Your armor's not going to do too much good here. You can't get it on point. You got a Sunday so you can attack from behind the point. We're 5 minutes left in this cap. Hopefully they will be able to push their way forward and get on point. Slowly just fighting their way forward. Not a whole lot happening currently. AOD is trying to push their way in. It looks like they're just trickling in as ones and twosies here. Looks like they've got the stair control. If you're that heavy, just throw frag, throw concuss, kind of take the point, take the room as you can. This friendly max that I'm seeing down here, this group here, they need to push in as a squad. Let's go. Jugs for Days is going the wrong way. They're trying to split their forces. You just need to push in and take a point and hold it. Now it looks like we got quite a few coming in. Looks like we got a Nagata user as well. Yeah, that's a Nagata. And this medic managed to secure it. Shotguns coming in. MSWR holding on. They're slowly just fighting their way forward. Not enough. Not seeing them fighting their way, getting able to make their way in on that second half of the point. Looks like the front is not doing much better either.
Rise to the moment.
Taking a look inside this point room in. TRAF is secure on the point. They're doing a great job holding this point. They've got Sundays up. Medic on top of the ATV. That's a great thing. He can pop his triage and just heal everyone passively. So it's a great way to get your heals, and he can reach through the doorway with that and heal guys on the other side. Not seeing much here. There, I don't see any. No TR spawn there. Do they still have? They still have the Sunday back here. Not the Sunday does make them have to run up these stairs in the open. Looks like they managed to get on point here. Let's try and get on this way and take a look at the point. Looks like they're fighting their way slowly through this point. Not a whole lot going on. They're just being destroyed. They're taking the revives and immediately going down. Not seeing a whole lot happening here. TRAF has managed to secure this point very well. Oh, got a medic with the firebug. Hey, Max, you can be seen by the point room. Might want to take some cover. Oh, someone's trying to do an airdrop onto point. Is it going to be AOD? Yes, it is AOD. They're doing 2 steel rains from above. Hopefully they're going to be bringing in some axes and drop them directly into the doorway, so that way they don't have to worry about this air. This air is secure. Does have a bubble up on top of the hill, so they are able to use that for security. In come their drop pods. Multiple drop pods. They have taken the roof, but is it going to be enough? Hey, one of you guys can get in these anti-air and shoot them with the anti-air. That a little bit of damage may be enough to keep them off of your point. Looks like you got a burster max. Hopefully he knows to lock down and fire at them from above. Now you're slowly trying to push your way in. You got maxes, 2 maxes here. They have superiority over the guys inside the point room. They're going to be taking some rocket fire. 1 max inside the point room, but he's only got 1 engineer. Down go the 3 maxes to oh no, it's only 2 maxes. I apologize. Going down to C4, so now they have to fight their way through this. Currently, TRAF has 260 kills compared to AOD having 378 kills. Jugs for Days coming. They're trying to get that revive up. Medic knows that they're doing it. He gets up, but then he immediately dies again. Medic, you need support for your max if you're going to pull him up from this point. They just need to slowly get their way inside this point. Oh. Looks like the max respawn. And now there's 2 maxes from TRAF here holding the point. Just being able to hold their way through this fight. Not... Looks like... Oh, AOD managed to kind of break into the point room slightly, but I don't think it was enough. It was a single max. I don't know where the rest of them are. And it looks like we did have about even pop between the two groups. And there it goes. T-Raf is victorious in taking the win for this match. There's a great fight from both teams. Hopefully AOD can see what they did on this one and come in for next time. Dang it, I didn't get the type off. Hopefully they will be in here. So taking a look at the kills, it is 286 kills for T-Raf and 410 kills for AOD, with AOD having 363 medic revives, where T-Raf only had 193, which is a great difference between the two. Let's see. Let's see if they will get up and say they want to have a post-match interview. That was a great match between both teams. Hopefully they both know. All right, looks like one of them showed up. Sent me a message, so we'll be getting them into TeamSpeak. I don't know which group that was. Hopefully they will tell me once they show up in TeamSpeak, which would be great. I think I actually have the AOD leader on Discord. Let me see if I can get a hold of him.
User joined your channel.
Hello.
Hello, let me see if I can get a hold of the AOD leader real quick.
Which PSP is this? Which channel rather?
Oh,
Is it
this
training?
is... No, this is actually on my personal channel. I can send you the link if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll send it to my outfit.
Oh. Reload that because it's not working. Send that out. There we go.
User joined your channel.
I gotta set this up real quick. Give me 1 second. Logo. Team name. T-Raf. Nope, wrong button. Team name.
Test.
Hey, buddy.
Alrighty. Sorry about that. I'm trying to set up the stream still. Trying to fix it because I was just casting the NLUX versus... I forget who it was. MIKU. So, good game from both of y'all. Hopefully both your outfits enjoyed that match. Enjoyed the
User joined your channel.
match. Oh, there's AOD. Welcome, AOD. Hopefully...
Good evening, everyone.
Yep, good evening.
Yeah.
Hopefully y'all enjoyed that match, I was just saying, from both teams. So I guess we'll start with T-Raf. What was the strategy going into this match? I did come in a little bit late. I think I was about 3 minutes late to the actual match.
Yeah, so I'll speak for the overall strategy, which I can't give too much out because obviously it's OPSEC, but the main thing is we just wanted to try and obviously control the middle bases, which we did, and then do a concerted push up the ladders for the warp gate. Met a lot of stiff resistance from AOD. They had some really incredible drops, especially at Nexus Secure Substation, where my squad was holding. They did an amazing gal drop on our Sunday and our spawns, got rid of them really quickly, and they smashed us off point. We ended up redropping with myself and Bodo, both dropped our squads back on Nexus Secure Substation and took it. And then from there, we coordinated with the rest of the platoon, pushed to the Nexus, and took that. But one of the big things for us tonight was just air control and spawn assets. So once we had both of those pretty much established, we were a lot more comfortable. And AOD did a really, really great job of pressuring our spawns and our ability to reinforce. Multiple times, every asset we had would be destroyed, and they'd push in on the back of that. And they'd also have their own alternative spawns as well, especially at the Nexus base. And liberal use of steel range, which is pretty cool too. So yeah, I mean, our overall strategy was just control, push, secure. Bodo?
Yeah, pretty much. I think from our last match previous with Recursion, we definitely had a wake-up call of like how logistics should be played on Nexus, and we definitely made some serious upgrades to our logistics. And our air team is one of our like highlighted parts of our team, so we did a couple things to make sure that these succeed and carry us to victory. But tonight was all out fun, you know, GGs on both sides, and I had a blast.
Yeah, GG's all around, very much.
And what about for AOD Arrow?
I mean, just like Hannibal, I don't want to discuss too much for strategy, but a lot of it can be quite obvious. Just like Hannibal said, you want to control those center bases, and then, if possible, if you have the opportunity, push right down the center or the side lattices straight to the Nexus Alpha or Omega. That's just the best way to win the match outright. And even if that doesn't work, then you're able to control more of the bases if you actually are evenly matched and the match drags on. And that's, of course, what we are aiming to do when the match opens out. Tonight, we were looking for what points for flipping, and Turaf was able to get on the bases. Bitter Gorge Garrison was the first base that flipped, I believe, if I remember correctly. And we weren't able to switch that fast enough, and we were about to get Arzek, and I still need to speak to my leads to find out what happened. But it looks like you were able to flip the cap on that in the last second. From then on, since you were able to grab all those bases, we were sort of split between our secure substation and the other one. And there was the dilemma of balancing our infantry squads between those two bases, trying to defend both at the same time, which was very difficult, and that's what caused us to get pushed back, I think. From then on, we're just defending our Alpha Omega base. The principal thing we don't want to do is push out from the hard spawn, because even if we did have air still up, and it sounded like the air fight was very heavily contested. Everyone was giving each other a very hard fight up there. But I'm very pleased with how my guys did in terms of aircraft. Even so, we were still getting hit on the ground pretty hard. So regardless, you don't want to be pushing from your hard spawn. So we were doing everything we can to avoid that, using steel reins, pulling up armor just very briefly for a minute or so, just to get alternative spawns up. And it's just all the better to re-push on the point there, because there's just a very few avenues you can push from. But even then, we really got choked up in that off stack that's a very narrow staircase, another very narrow choke point. Going to future matches, I'll probably take another look at Nexus and see if there's we should have been pushing through the powerhouse or something other. Still definitely not the hard spawn though.
Yeah,
But,
no, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, it was I had fun. I hope all my guys did as well. I'm glad to see everyone's being very sporting. I had a GG's all around, very much so.
Yeah, the use of the Sunday at Nexus was really, really good. We were definitely feeling a little bit of pressure from the southern push there from you guys when you were using the secondary spawn to pressure us in the southern doorway. And on top of that as well, the max usage from AOD was really solid as well. There was a few times there was a little bit of chaos happening because we would see AOD wearing the same uniform that Turev usually wears with the Legion armor and red camo, and I ended up killing some of my own guys in my own squad, in fact, a couple times just out of confusion.
It's actually quite an environment. It's just a very popular armor across all of TR.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just crazy, like the amount of overlap. It's really hard to tell friend from foe.
But when you get pushed back to your warp gate base, the most important thing out of anything is to not lose heart, because a lot of your members will get unmotivated. It's good to keep their morale up, keep them working together, because at that point, if everyone just stops working together, then the match is lost. Don't even have to worry about the 6-minute cap. You might as well just log off then. It's important that you need to recognize now is the time more than ever. You need absolutely all members of your platoon not working together as just in their squads, but the platoon as a whole to get back on that point. Otherwise, you're not going to have a chance at all. And,
Absolutely.
Yeah, we avoided that tonight, and we were pushing together as a team. Ultimately, you came out on top because you just had a better team and were able to get on that point and defend it. And I congratulate you on that.
Yeah, look, we had a great time. It was a really good fight. It was great to fight AOD. It's not often you get to actually go up against TR Alpha, so you fight alongside all the time. And we fight alongside AOD a lot on live, so it was really cool to kind of like see how you guys operated in a more tapered down environment.
Yeah, I was looking forward to this match because looking back on your streams, because of course, any good force commander is going to do that. I saw that we operate very similarly, moving our squads around quickly with aircraft and beacons and steel rains during the Alpha War matches. So I was interested to see how it would go down with a very similar lineup like this.
Now, the other question I want to ask is, this is the third time y'all been on Nexus. Has y'all strategy been changing each time you play on the map as you learn it a little bit better? Since, I mean, we can't go on live. There's no way to actually access it minus during the Outfit Wars section itself. So you can't really go out and pre-plan, take a look at the bases like you can with other events where you can actually be like, okay, we'll be fighting over TI alloys. We can figure out how we'll attack, and we understand the base a little bit better than you do actually with these matches itself.
Yeah,
the nice thing about Nexus, because I played a lot of Lane Smash on Jaeger. Shout out, what's up, boys? And the one thing I like about Nexus that I feel like it offers a big mix of strategies. Comparing something similar like Lane Smash. Usually there is a very hyper-specific strategy, especially like in the topper. By the way, Hannibal, you're hot micing.
Sorry.
Especially in the upper brackets, and at Nexus right now, you can kind of see people are figuring out like what's strong, what's the best way. But I feel like if you're a team that brings air, there's a very obvious way for you to succeed on this map, especially with good air. If you're a team that brings really good infantry, there's a very obvious way for you to exceed on the map as well. And if you're a team that brings armor and have really good armor players, let's say not mass armor, but just a lot of solid armor players, there's also another way for you to win through the map as well. Now, in terms of like, which style versus which style and how many, super good players versus average players, that has a factor in it, but it kind of feels like there isn't one specific way to play, which I really enjoy because, gives you that creativity, and then you can do different things, and it's fun to see on stream, and it's a lot more fun than a very one specific way to do this and get it done.
I think one of the biggest things for me is 2RAF got a little bit memed on last week because I made the miscalculated decision to send my guys down a mountain with no fall damage buffer, and I threw 12 of my best into suicide against Recursion, which was memed on pretty hard by Recursion, by 2RAF, mostly by 2RAF. And I think the biggest change for me this week is just learning to use a galaxy instead of jumping off mountains. The biggest thing, honestly, in all seriousness, and I think that Bodo and I probably agree with this, is that the biggest change from week to week is just learning what works and what doesn't, and what scenarios require what kind of adaptation. And obviously, you can see a lot of overlap between the various different outfits competing, but the overarching reality is that everyone's going to have a slightly different strategy or a slightly different way of doing things. which is fine. But it's more comes down to nuance than it does any major change. I think everyone kind of approaches the map the same way. The main difference is the use of assets, where they choose to place their sunderers, and the nuance of how they transition across the map and how quickly they do so. Otherwise, the outfit war strategy itself for Nexus is, I don't think it changes that much from week to week. It just kind of depends on who you're fighting, what their strengths are, and how well you sharpen your own team to account for that.
All right.
Yeah, I agree with Hannibal with what he said, because our first match was definitely a learning experience and to adapt what our approach to it. Because, like Hannibal said, air is very powerful on Nexus, which isn't particularly surprising, but it did. Our first match did cause us to realize that, and so we did. A lot of our strategy did stay the same, and a lot of it did change, and we're always looking to improve, no matter if we win or lose, if we did very well or very bad. There's always things you can change to get even better, and if there's very large things that make themselves apparent out of if you underperform a lot more than you didn't expect, then that's something big that you can change and perform a whole lot better. And if something did go very well, but it was the first time you did it, then it's very possible that it just went how you went it that way, because nothing went wrong. And if something did go wrong, then that would have collapsed just as easily. So it's good to strive for perfection in that matter, so that when things do go wrong, you know what to do to react to it. Everyone has contingencies and stuff. I'm always meeting with my leads after these matches, getting input from lots of different sources to see where we can improve, and I always welcome that.
Alrighty. I don't think I really have any other questions. Obviously, we won't know the schedule till Sunday night, with what will be the next matches for you. If I had to guess, I'm guessing that AOD, you guys will be fighting NLUX, based on the point wise. There's only about a 8-point difference between the two of y'all. For TRAF, it could either be Cats or it could be KN1, or it may
It'll be Cats, KN1, or RCN6.
Yeah, one of the maybe.
Well, whoever you're fighting, I wish you best of luck on your future matches.
Appreciate that, brother.
Especially if it's RCN6.
Yeah, we're definitely looking forward to fighting any of those three outfits. KN1 we're really good buddies with after last year's outfit wars. We established a really good relationship with them after the championship match and we won. And then obviously we have a bit of a rivalry with VCATs, and RCN6 we don't really have that much of a relationship with, but I know that they have some players that we would be eager to go up against, so it should be fun either way.
Yeah, they're all good outfits.
The NC Maxes are broken.
They are broken as shit.
If you can get them to the point.
Yeah.
All right, well, I gotta go to debrief though. Thank you so much,
Yep.
Mile, for streaming it, and Arrow, GG man, great job.
Yep.
Good evening.
Thank you both of y'all for showing up. Hopefully, good luck in next matches and great game today. So we'll see y'all next week for your matches then.
See you later.
All right, have a good one.
Disconnected from your
See you,
channel.
Arrow, and it was fun playing again.
See ya.
User disconnected from your channel.
Alrighty, everyone. So hopefully y'all did
User disconnected
enjoy
from your channel.
that match between TRAF and AODR. Congratulations, TRAF, on that win. Next match that I will be personally casting will be the SKL versus mid match, which will be happening at 8 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow on Saturday. Hopefully I can remember that. Should be able to. Other than that, I'm actually going to be hopping over to play some live. So I'll be ending this stream and starting up another stream. I'll be hopping over to play some NC live. I'm sure the AT guys will be trying to hunt me down because they love to try and hunt me down when I'm playing on NC, since they consider me a traitor. So we'll see how that goes. Currently, I think I'm a level 28, so we'll see how that plays out. Other than that, thank you everyone for tuning in to this stream. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and we will be back next week or tomorrow with another match. Other than that, see you guys on the battlefield.